This video is not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video.
Gordon in the Outback. One morning on the Australian Railway, Thomas and Shane were waking up to start their day's work when Thomas's driver arrived with some exciting news.
Guess what, Thomas? I've just received word that there's a ship coming from our home with 2 more engines.
2 more Sodor engines are coming to Australia? Wow! That's great news, driver!
Well, it's been quite difficult when it's only the 2 of us working, but you know, the more the merrier.
I wonder which 2 engines are coming to help us.
Thomas soon found out who the 2 engines were as he was coupled up to Aubrey and Aiden.
I know those whistle sounds. It's Gordon and Rebecca!
We're here, Gordon. And look, there's Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. Are you enjoying your time working in Australia?
I sure am, Gordon. Have you and Rebecca come to help me and Shane out with our extra jobs?
We sure have, but where is he?
I'm right here, cobbers. If it isn't my old fast Sodor friends Gordon and Rebecca.
Greetings, Shane. Yes, I know it's been a long time.
You know, Thomas, it feels great to have more engines from Sodor coming down under to help us.
Aubrey's right, you know.
Wait, how do you know those are the Sodor engines, Shane?
I've travelled to Sodor before, and that's how I've known them since.
It'll be great having you 2 helping us in Australia for a few more weeks.
We can't wait to get started. What's our first jobs here?
I need someone to help Thomas with his passenger runs and me with my goods work.
I can help you, Shane.
And I shall help Thomas with his passengers, since I always pull the express trains back home on Sodor.
Are you Gordon the Big Blue Express engine? Because Thomas told us so much about you before you came here.
The very same.
My name's Aubrey, and that's Aiden behind me.
We're getting a lot of passengers today, and it looks like we need more coaches. Do you think you can fetch some from the yard nearby?
I always say that tender engines don't shunt, but I guess this can be quite exceptional.
Soon, Gordon had fetched some coaches and went to help Thomas take his passengers along the outback of Australia. But as they puffed along the desert, Gordon began to feel rather hot.
Oh, the indignity! Why is it so hot here? I can't even stand this heat.
Cheer up, Gordon. At least I'm getting some help from you, now that you're down under.
We're in January right now, so that means it's summer.
And it also means we live in the southern hemisphere.
And right now, it's still snowing back home on Sodor.
Oh yeah, it was really cold when Rebecca and I left the island.
Meanwhile, Rebecca was helping Shane with the goods credit. Shane was glad that he had some assistance.
It feels good to have another big engine helping me with my goods trains.
Is that right? Well, I'm glad to be here in your country because it's snowing back home on Sodor.
We never get any snow here in Australia, but only in some parts of the country.
I can't imagine what it would look like if it never snowed on Sodor at all.
Later that day, Thomas and Gordon pulled into the Adelaide River station, where they met Ace the racer, whom Thomas recognised.
G'day, Thomas. Good to see you again.
Good day to you too, Ace. Are you doing some time lapse in the station?
I sure am, mate. Who's that big blue steam engine working with you?
I'm Gordon, and I'm fastest and best, and I pull the express.
Nice to meet you, Gordon. Tomorrow's Australia Day, and I'm supposed to race against one of the fastest engines working in the Outback. But unfortunately, the engine that was meant to compete against me is out of action.
That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace.
Then an idea flew into Thomas's funnel.
Why don't you race against Gordon? He's one of the fastest engines from Sodor, and he's been in a lot of races during his lifetime.
What? Me? A race against that small yellow car? Puh! I can outrun this little buggy, and I don't think he's faster than me.
Oh, really? Let's see who really is the fastest in the Outback.
Alright then, it's a deal. I will be going against you in your race tomorrow, Ace.
Woo! That sounds exciting.
I know, Aubrey. This is gonna be some race.
That evening, the engines gathered in Crane's shed. But Gordon and Rebecca had to sleep outside, which they didn't mind.
Are you looking forward to Australia Day tomorrow, mates?
We sure are, Shane. I can't wait to see Gordon and Ace race him.
Did you know that my brother, the Flying Scotsman, once visited Australia a long time ago?
Yes, I did. I even remembered having my picture taken with your brother.
Wowzers! I didn't know the Flying Scotsman came to Australia.
Now that's something you've learned on your first Australian visit, Rebecca.
We're still going to need extra passengers for tomorrow's event.
If Gordon is racing against Ace, then who's going to help you, Thomas?
I don't mind helping you with your passenger runs, Thomas. Plus, it'll help Gordon get ready for his big Outback race.
Alright, then it's settled. Rebecca, you help me take the passengers while Gordon gets ready for his race against Ace.
Oh, and one thing, Gordon. You must make sure your tender is refilled first before you race.
You don't have to tell me what to do, Shane. My tender has plenty of coal and water.
See yourself, Gordon, because it'll be a pretty hot day tomorrow, especially on Australia Day.
Gordon took no notice of Shane, and with that, he closed his eyes and fell fast asleep. The next morning, Australia Day had arrived. Rebecca was helping Thomas take passengers to watch Ace and Gordon's Outback race.
I can't wait for the race to begin! I hope Gordon will win!
I bet Ace will beat his buffers by inches if they approach the finish line.
Who do you think will win the race today, Aiden?
I'm not sure, Aubrey. Hopefully Ace will win if racing cars are faster than engines.
Thomas and Rebecca soon arrived at the Pine Tree Station, where Ace and Gordon's race would begin. Just then, Shane called into view as the referee.
G'day, cobbers. It's Australia Day. Today, Ace the Racer will be competing against Gordon from the island of Sodor in a daring race across the Outback. The finish line will be at Cairns, so go steady and be on the lookout for any animals. Wild animals don't scare me anymore, so I'm determined to win.
No, you're not. I'm going to win.
On your marks, get set.
Gordon and Ace were racing along the Outback. The weather was boiling hot, but Gordon was determined not to give up.
Ha ha! I'm winning! I'm winning!
You can win if you want to, Gordon, but there's nothing stopping me from getting in my way.
What?
See you later, slow coach! Ha 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 ha!
As Gordon and Ace sped along their tracks, Isla the Flying Doctor's plane was doing the commentary as she watched the race from her point of view.
It looks like Gordon and Ace are neck and neck as they're racing along the twisty tracks of the Kuranda rainforest. But hang on, what's that? It looks like Ace is well ahead of Gordon, who just can't get enough steam to go faster.
I'm winning! Ha ha ha!
Pull yourself together, Big G. Show that race car what you're really made of.
But then there was trouble. Gordon got too fast and realised he was going slower and slower.
I'm losing my speed. What's happening, driver?
You're nearly out of water, Gordon. We can't go on any further.
Oh, botheration. I'm never going to win.
And then, soon enough, Gordon had run out of water and came to a standstill in the middle of the Outback desert, with his cheeks as red as Uluru.
And it looks like Gordon is stuck and has lost the race. What a tragedy!
Oh, the indignity.
So it looks like that Ace is well and truly ahead of Gordon, and he's approaching the finish line at Cairns, and it looks like we have our winner!
I did it! I won the Outback race! I told you I was faster than you, Gordon! Gordon? Where are you? Oh well, I guess he decided to change his mind and not race with me anymore.
Gordon was sad that he lost the Outback race, and his crew had been given a lift from Isla, who took them back to the Pine Tree Station. All Gordon had to do was wait for help in the hottest heat he had ever experienced.
I wish I was still on Sodor where it's nice and cool in the snow. I should have just refilled with water last night before starting the race. I'm a really foolish engine.
It wasn't long until Shane arrived to tow Gordon back to the sheds.
Cheer up, Gordon. At least you were having a race against Ace.
Ugh, I suppose so, Shane.
Come on, let's get you back to the sheds.
That evening, the engines were talking about the race. Gordon, on the other hand, tried to ignore them.
Ace was so fast that he had beaten Gordon by miles.
I wonder why Gordon has lost the race. I heard for Shane that he has run out of water and became stranded in the boiling hot desert.
Don't remind me.
Cheer up, Big G. At least you didn't derail or run over any animals. That's the main thing. What Aiden said, Gordon. You didn't run over any animals or come off the tracks during your race, but next time, refill your tender first before you do any more races.
Gordon knew that Shane was right.
I guess maybe you were right, Shane. I should have refilled my tender last night, and I'm sorry for boasting to Ace about who's the fastest.
That's alright, big fella. What are friends for?
Ace, you're here!
Of course I'm here, Thomas. I've just come to refill my petrol before I return to my garage. But you know the saying, you win some, you lose some. Racing is not about competing against one another, it's about having fun. What do you say we fancy another race on your last day here in Australia before you return to Sodor,
Please say yes, Gordon. I know you can do it.
Come on, Gordon. Do another race.
Another race wouldn't hurt, Gordon, would it?
Another race against Ace? But on my last day of working on Australia? Of course I'm down for another race, but I shall win this time.
Beauty, mate. I knew you'd pluck up courage like I did with the wild animals.
On Thomas, Gordon and Rebecca's last day of working in Australia, Gordon and Ace were racing each other once again, with Isla making the commentary as usual. This time, Gordon had won the race when he came to the finish line in Cairns.
And the winner is Gordon, the big blue engine from the island of Sodor!
Thank you, thank you. I knew I could win this race, especially on my last day.
Well done, Gordon!
Yay, Gordon!
I knew you could do it.
Thanks for the support, everyone. I can't wait to tell my Sodor friends about my race with Ace.
Nothing of it, Gordon. I thought I'd let you in since I slowed down at the Karunda rainforest. 3 cheers for Gordon. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!